All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MLM Monday, episode 52. It's our 1-year anniversary. Thank you so much for checking out the live streams. Thank you so much for being a part of this. This is too exciting that we've wrapped up an entire year's worth of weekly episodes here at MLM Monday. What's really interesting about a lot of the talk here in the space and in direct selling, network marketing, referral marketing, is what's available to us today because of the marketplace. So those of you that are watching the show live, comment in hello, watching live right here in the feed. If you're watching on replay, write in where you're watching from, comment in as well, share and message people. We've got an awesome topic for today here between meetings to share with you. So there's a lot of talk today when it comes to software and mobile phone development about machine learning and artificial intelligence, right? And there's a lot of companies who are doing amazing things here in the space with big data and all that comes with that. I got an opportunity to attend the DSA event here last week in San Diego, and it was interesting that speaker after speaker, owners of some of the largest direct selling companies in the space, kept bringing up those topics and speaking to them again and again and again. And the thing that I realized and walked away from was just how not just exciting it is, but what companies should be doing now to prepare for what's possible now, right? If you want to do artificial intelligence, if you want to do new devices to communicate in the market space, if you want to do machine learning in your business, you have to have your own data. And you have to have done the work to actually have the ability to take advantage of these technologies, right? One of the things that I know that we did years ago in our business, we had started just doing marketing platforms for companies, like a CRM, like a contact manager with some autoresponders and capture pages. We'd help people share the story online and over the phone. It was awesome for years, right? So that before getting to a hotel meeting, people had been vetted, or people could even sign up over the phone after watching a video in someone's company. That was real breakthrough stuff in the early 2000s and that whole decade, right? Until 2010, when social media is just at a shooting up like a rocket, and then we got the move into helping people get people to their presentations of their companies, right? Content to share to get people to come check out your products or come check out your opportunity. And beyond that, I got to dive into what do you do afterwards to follow up and close business after people go to your presentations if they don't sign up from a video or from an autoresponder. And what's so interesting today is that what's happening in the world, the amount of data that's there to help you make decisions, the tool sets are there, but the question is, are you set up to be able to use artificial intelligence and to use machine learning to build your business? And there were some good decisions we made years ago that really help with this, and it's important to understand. We made a decision back, it had to be 2012, when we said we're going to start actually doing commission engines and shopping systems as well. And the reason why was we wanted to be able to help clients actually have all their data in one place, right? And help a company be able to have insights into that as they're building their business. And that's why Unify is a product. We named it Unify, right? But the product that I'm really proud of at our NaXum team, very excited about, you think about how the world changed, right, when the laptop was created, or how the world changed when Steve Jobs released an iPhone, where everyone else was putting more buttons on a phone, and he had one button on the phone, and now there's none, right? I look at my picture of my family and my iPhone X. There's no buttons. It's all just a screen. There's no buttons, none on the front of the phone. There's some volume buttons on the side, nothing on the front anymore. And I think that the way we do referral marketing today, the way we write messaging, the way we track campaigns, the way we follow up with one another, the way we see opportunities of who to connect with, I think it's all going to change in a big way. I predict that, a lot of the past has been about reporting tools, right? Giving people better tools to report with, to look for their own insights in. And I believe that the future will be us telling people what to do, giving them the suggested actions. I had an experience coming home from the airport. I was riding an Uber back to my home, and the gentleman who was driving me was a private chef for the Chicago Cubs. So go Cubs. How cool is that, right? You're sitting there wearing your Cubs gear. And he's like, yeah, I'm a private chef for some of the Cubs players. Drive an Uber. Look at that. In spare time. And before he dropped me off here in my home, right, he had already had a new client, someone that he was going to pick up from my neighborhood to take back to the airport. And he didn't do anything for that. The software at Uber and the matching and the predictive logic did all that for him in the space. And it's really interesting when you think about network marketing and party plan and direct sales and what we traditionally do and what we traditionally teach people to do. And the truth is there are going to be huge gaps in the companies that set themselves up right now from the ones that don't, to be ready to take advantage of this next wave of technology. Right? There's going to be massive gaps between the companies that are still training what tasks you do and what to do after each step, and the ones that actually just give you the tasks to do, right? That they actually put systems together where the platform is leading the way and it's not training dependent or mentor dependent anymore, right? And I know this conversation is interesting. Some of you may say, well, hey, this is over my head, I'm not getting it. Or some of you saying, well, it's really interesting. I've been wishing someone would do that for a long time. And that is the real key, is who's digging into that. I know that we invest tirelessly in that exact thought of preparing clients and changing. Sometimes you have to destroy to create. So destroying our past of what we know worked 6 months ago or worked a year ago, and saying what's going to work tomorrow and doing that. Right? That's the stuff we think about every single day, and that's stuff we take action on every single day. Because the truth is, there's a lot of noise in our world. Everyone's as busy as they possibly can be, right? And what counts? Well, the actions we take, the things we take time for. So what can we do thinking about the brand new baby distributor, someone who's used to a job that comes and joins your direct selling opportunity? What can you put in place so that person takes actions that actually count in the short time of the day that they're actually building the business? That's some of the questions we've been wrestling with. Have some interesting case studies we've put together and some really neat releases on it. So what I'll say on this anniversary episode of MLM Monday is, if you want to know a couple of those steps of what things you think you should be doing right now to prepare for artificial intelligence, to prepare to use machine learning in your business, to prepare to be one of the companies that's going to be on the right side of the big gap that's about to happen. There's going to be a big gorge like the Grand Canyon, right? Between the companies that have embraced artificial intelligence and platforms and have set themselves up to be successful and the ones that haven't. You're just going to see this exponential gap, right, between the two. If you're interested in that, send us a message here on Facebook. I'd be glad to connect with you. And there's been some really interesting conversations right now that are something that it's very specific to each of your companies. It's not as much a topic for the show as just, are you going to prepare, right? Some of you are, some of you aren't. You'll know it in the next year. You'll know it in the next 2 years. You're going to look back on it in 5 years and say, wow. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming out here to the show. Super excited to share with you as always. Thank you for joining in and just listening to the thoughts today. Always glad to assist. Talk with you all soon. Bye for now.